Okay, let's get into your reading, Pisces. If you're seeing this right now, I want you to know something. I manifested that this would only find you if it was actually meant for you. So if you're watching this, I have a message for you. I have several messages for you. The stars are aligning in your favor. Things are coming together right now in a way you have been quietly hoping for. Drop a comment right now and say, I am the magnet. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, let's go all the way in. And I really feel this. If you've been trying to find the one, or trying to pursue someone specific, someone you've genuinely found attractive, you are going to be successful. Out of every person out there, you are going to have that one. The one who makes you feel loved, appreciated, content, fulfilled, just genuinely happy. And I want you to actually let that promise land, rather than letting the old ache talk you out of believing it. Because a lot of the difficulty around this was never about being unlovable. It was about timing not lining up yet. And timing finally lining up is exactly what this reading is about. And I want to acknowledge the journey that got you here. You've been dating, talking, trying, putting yourself out there, whether you're still actively doing that right now or not. And somewhere along the way, you shifted. You moved from chasing into attracting. And let me tell you, that's exactly the right move. And I want to say something honest before we go further. Some of you have a small, quiet voice right now saying this doesn't happen to me, or I've been let down before, so why would this be different? I want to address that voice directly. It's not wisdom. It's a pattern built from old disappointment, trying to protect you from hoping and being let down again. And your guides are asking you to set it aside just for the length of this reading and let what's actually coming land clearly without that old voice arguing with it before it even fully arrives. Okay, first oracle card, you no longer need to chase. The energy has shifted into attraction. And your guides led with this because it's the whole foundation of what's coming. You do not need to beg, plead, or constantly run after what you want. The stars show something aligning in your favor already. You've learned real lessons about yourself, and the fog that's been sitting over your romantic life is shifting. Okay, second oracle card, become the magnet, not the needle searching the haystack. And this is one of the most important shifts your guides want you to make. Instead of searching endlessly for the right person, become the person worth being found. You don't need to sift through everyone hoping to land on the one who fits. When you become the magnet, the right person finds their way to you. Okay, third oracle card, there is someone specific who is very drawn to you right now, and your guides want to be specific here. This isn't vague, general energy. There is a real person genuinely attracted to you who wants to spend time with you, go places with you, simply be around you. Okay, fourth oracle card. An invitation is coming, a real specific invitation to connect. And your guides are showing me this clearly. A message, a call, an invitation to talk, to meet up, to actually spend time together, not vague hope, a real specific invitation. Okay, fifth oracle card, they appreciate everything you bring to the table, your kindness, your sincerity, your joy, and your guides want you to feel genuinely seen here. Your kindness, your sincerity, your optimism, your warmth, your appreciation for life. This person sees all of it and values it deeply. Okay, sixth oracle card. They are drawn to your self-respect and your boundaries specifically, and your guides want to name something specific about why this person is drawn to you. In a world where a lot of people struggle to hold their own boundaries, you know who you are. You know what you want. You don't tolerate disrespect. And this person finds that quality genuinely rare and deeply attractive. Okay, 7th oracle card. They want to know you on a deeper level, your preferences, your world, what matters to you. And your guides are showing me real curiosity here, not surface level interest. They want to know what you like, what you don't, what your days actually look like, what genuinely matters to you. Okay, 8th oracle card. They want to return to get to know you on a stronger, more secure level than before. And your guides want you to understand this isn't starting from zero. There's a returning quality here. Someone circling back, wanting to build something more secure, more real, more lasting than whatever came before. Okay, 9th oracle card. They want to know if you feel the same. This is your opportunity to finally say it. And your guides want you to know this person genuinely wants to know your side of things, whether you like them back, whether this is workable for you too. And this is your opportunity to finally express what you've been carrying quietly. Okay, 10th oracle card. Your guides are naming the fear before it arrives, not the fear this isn't real, the fear of hoping after being let down before. And this is the oracle card I most need you to hear. There's a fear underneath the hope here. And it isn't that this isn't real. It's the fear that comes after being disappointed before. The fear of letting yourself believe this could actually work out. Your guides are naming that now so it doesn't quietly talk you out of something good. Okay, 11th oracle card. You don't have to do anything except keep being exactly who you are. And your guides want to release any pressure here. You don't need to change yourself, perform for this, or try harder. Just keep being exactly who you already are. Okay, 12th oracle card. Expect the unexpected. This arrives sooner than the ordinary pace of your life suggests. And your guides close the oracle section with this. Expect the unexpected. This invitation, this returning, this reconnection arrives closer than the ordinary rhythm of your days currently suggests. Okay, 13th oracle card. This person has thought about reaching out more than once before actually doing it. And your guides want you to know this isn't a sudden impulsive whim. This person has thought about reaching out to you more than once, turning it over, working up the nerve. The invitation, when it comes, carries all of that quiet consideration behind it. Okay, 14th oracle card. You don't need to fix anything about yourself before this arrives. And your guides want this heard clearly. You don't need to change your body, your personality, or anything else about yourself before this shows up. You are already exactly who this person is drawn to. Okay, 15th oracle card. There's a specific reason this didn't happen sooner, and it wasn't about you. And your guides want to address the timing directly. If you've wondered why this didn't happen already, the delay wasn't about you not being enough. It was about circumstances on their side finally lining up to make this possible. Okay, 16th oracle card. You will feel a shift in your own energy right before this happens. And your guides want you watching for this. Before the invitation itself lands, you'll notice a shift in yourself. Lighter, more settled, less braced for disappointment than usual. That shift is the first sign. Okay, 17th oracle card. Friends or family will notice something different in you before you even explain why. And your guides want you to know people close to you will pick up on this before you say anything. A lightness, a warmth, a small smile that wasn't quite there before. Okay, 18th oracle card. This is the reading you were meant to find today, not one you scrolled past randomly. And your guides close the oracle section with this. You did not stumble onto this by accident. Something led you here. on this exact day to hear these exact words. That's not coincidence. Okay, 19th Oracle card. There's nothing you need to prove to this person. They already believe in you, and your guides want you to release any instinct to prove your worth here. This person already believes in you, already sees your value, already thinks highly of who you are. Okay, 20th Oracle card. There is nothing wrong with wanting this badly. Wanting it doesn't make you desperate. And your guides want this understood clearly. Some of you have confused wanting connection with being needy for it and tried to talk yourselves out of caring as a form of protection. Wanting this fully and honestly does not make you desperate. It makes you honest about what you actually want. Okay, 21st Oracle card. You already are who they want beside them. No changes required. And your guides close this section with this. You will not need to become someone else to keep this steady. You already are exactly who this person wants beside them. Okay, 22nd Oracle card. The timing lines up with something else shifting in your life at the same time. And your guides are showing me that this doesn't arrive in isolation. Something else in your life, work, a living situation, a friendship is also quietly shifting around the same window. And the two changes support each other. Okay, 23rd Oracle card. You will feel physically lighter in your body once this begins, and your guides want you to notice this practically. Your shoulders will sit differently. Your breath will come easier. The specific tension you've carried around this person for a long time will simply start to release. The way a muscle finally unclenches after being tight for far too long. Okay, 24th Oracle card. The version of you a year from now barely remembers what the waiting felt like. And your guides close the Oracle section with this image. Picture yourself a year from now, settled into this, genuinely happy, and try from that place to remember exactly what the waiting and the wondering felt like right now. You barely can, because it simply isn't your daily reality anymore by then. Okay, 25th Oracle card. This person will notice details about you that others overlooked, and your guides want you to know something tender here. This person notices things. The small kindnesses you offer without thinking, the way you show up for people, the quiet strength others may have simply walked past without really seeing, the way certain people only notice what's convenient rather than what's actually there. Okay, 26th Oracle card. You don't need a guarantee before you let yourself hope for this, and your guides want you to release the instinct to demand proof before feeling excited. Some of you have learned to only hope once something is already certain, as a form of self-protection. Your guides are gently asking you to let this be an exception. Hope now, before the proof fully arrives, because the proof is coming. And you deserve to feel the anticipation of it rather than just the relief afterward. Okay, 27th Oracle card. Why you specifically are receiving this message today, and your guides want to answer a question that might be sitting quietly in your mind. Why you, out of everyone scrolling past this reading, why does this land on your life specifically? Your guides have been watching how you've handled the difficulty around this connection, the disappointment you didn't let turn you bitter, the hope you kept quietly holding on to even when it would have been easier to give up entirely. Okay, 28th Oracle card. This reconnection carries a seriousness this time that wasn't there before, and your guides want you to feel the difference in energy here. Whatever came before, whatever hesitation or uncertainty existed previously, this time carries a weight, a seriousness, the specific quality of someone who has thought this through and means it. Someone who isn't testing the waters, but actually stepping in fully this time. The Star, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the World, the Lovers, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Empress. 12 cards. And I want to take real time with everyone because together they show the full picture. The Star first. And this represents the journey itself. All the dating, the talking, the trying, and now the stars finally aligning in your favor. And the Page of Swords, and this is communication arriving, the invitation. Let's go here. Let's talk. Let's have a real conversation, a genuine, specific reaching out. This page carries messages quickly and directly, not through hints or vague signals. Whatever comes is going to be clear enough that you won't have to guess at its meaning. And the Queen of Pentacles. And this is deep appreciation for who you actually are. Your warmth, your generosity, your genuine care for people around you. She sits surrounded by abundance, comfortable in her own value, not needing anyone's approval to know what she's worth. And the Fool. And this is lightness. Someone genuinely open toward you, wanting simple, joyful time together without the weight of 1,000 complications. The Fool stands at the edge of something new, one foot lifted, trusting rather than calculating. And that trust is exactly the energy this person is bringing toward you. And the Wheel of Fortune, and this is expansion, wanting to know more about you, your preferences, your world, what's shifted and what hasn't. The wheel does not turn slowly. When something is this close, it clicks. And that click is the moment this reconnection moves from possibility into something actually happening. And the Magician, and this is deeper communication returning, getting to know you on a stronger, more secure level than before. The Magician has every tool already on the table, nothing missing, nothing still needing to be gathered. Everything required for this to actually work is already in place. And the Page of Pentacles, and this is genuine, practical interest, wanting to see where this actually goes, wanting to know if it's workable on your side too. This page is young, earnest energy, genuinely curious, not performing interest for show. Whatever they ask you, they actually want to know the answer to. And the Two of Cups, and this confirms mutual choosing. Two people both turning toward each other with real, equal intention. No one giving more than the other here, no imbalance to manage. Just two people meeting each other exactly halfway. And the Ten of Cups. And this is where this leads. Settled, complete emotional fulfillment. Not the frantic, uncertain kind of happiness that could vanish if you look away. Steady, lasting. The kind that simply stays. And the Sun. And this is pure joy, uncomplicated, warm, without a hidden catch. The Sun does not close readings that are heading somewhere hard. It closes readings that are heading somewhere genuinely good. And the Ace of Cups, and this is the fresh, overflowing beginning this reconnection carries. Not repaired, not patched together, genuinely fresh. The way a cup fills for the very first time. And the World, and this closes the spread on completion. A whole new chapter, full and whole. The World doesn't appear for small developments. It appears when an entire era is genuinely wrapping up making room for something completely new. And the Lovers. And this confirms the soul level nature of this reconnection, not convenience, not just familiarity, a real conscious choosing of one person for another, made with full knowledge of who the other person actually is, not an idealized version. The real one. And the Nine of Cups. And this is the wish fulfilled. The quiet hope you almost stopped voicing, finally becoming real. The Nine of Cups doesn't appear for small wishes. It appears for the big ones you almost stopped letting yourself want at all. And the Four of Wands. And this is celebration, a milestone, a moment marked and remembered. People genuinely happy to see this land for you. This is not a quiet, private thing kept to yourselves. This is the kind of news people genuinely want to celebrate with you and the Empress. And this closes the tarot section on abundance, generous, overflowing love, nothing rationed or measured carefully out. The Empress gives until the garden overflows, until there's more than enough for everyone around her too. And that is exactly the kind of love coming your way. And I want to add one more layer here before we move into the tea leaves, because a reading like this can sometimes feel abstract, cards, symbols, energy, and I want to ground it in something practical. What this actually looks like day to day, once it begins, is simple. Easy conversation, plans that come together without a lot of back and forth, someone who remembers small details about you without being asked to, a feeling, most days, of being genuinely looked forward to rather than merely tolerated. And I also want to say this isn't going to be a perfect conflict-free fantasy. Real connections still have adjustment periods, still ask both people to be honest and grow, but the foundation underneath all of that is going to be solid. And solid is what makes the hard days survivable instead of threatening. Okay, tea leaf cards, 9 of them. First tea leaf card. The specific moment the invitation arrives, a message, a call, arriving when you least expect it. Next tea leaf card. What they say when they finally reach out, something simple. Let's talk. Let's catch up. I've been thinking about you. Next tea leaf card. How you'll feel the moment you see their name, a specific warmth, not panic, a settled, happy recognition. Next tea leaf card. What you need to release before receiving this, release the bracing, release the waiting for the catch. Next tea leaf card. The specific quality in you they keep noticing, your boundaries, your self-respect, the way you hold true to yourself. Next tea leaf card. What changes once you finally say how you feel? Everything opens. The guessing ends. Real closeness begins. Next tea leaf card. A small sign that arrives before the invitation itself. A name coming up unexpectedly. A feeling of anticipation you can't quite explain. Next tea leaf card. The version of this a year from now, settled, secure, the old uncertainty simply gone. Next tea leaf card. Who you'll want to tell first, someone who's genuinely been there for you, who deserves to hear it straight from you. Next tea leaf card. The one worry that dissolves and never comes back. The worry that you'd always be the one waiting, wondering, hoping harder than the other person. that worry simply stops existing after this. Next tea leaf card. What this teaches you about love overall beyond this one connection, that love doesn't have to be earned through constant chasing, that it can simply arrive easily because you are worthy of it. Next tea leaf card. The exact feeling in your chest the moment it becomes real, not shock, a settled warmth. The feeling of a held breath finally being let all the way out. Next tea leaf card. How quickly this moves once it begins. Faster than you'd expect, not lingering in uncertainty. Moving from reconnection to real closeness quickly. Next tea leaf card. The specific quality in their voice or message when they reach out, and your guides are showing me a specific warmth in how this arrives. Not tentative or hedging, but genuine, direct. The kind of tone that comes from someone who's actually been thinking about this, rehearsing it a little in their own head before finally sending it to you. Next tea leaf card. A small clue that's already been sitting in front of you, and your guides want you to think back. There's probably already been a small clue, a mutual friend mentioning them, a memory surfacing unexpectedly, a small moment that felt oddly significant at the time. Next tea leaf card. How the people who love you will respond to this news, and the people who genuinely love you respond with real joy, no complicated feelings attached. They've watched you go through the uncertainty, and they are simply fully happy to see it finally resolve this way. Next tea leaf card. What you need to let go of before this fully lands. Release the old story about how this always goes, the version where it doesn't quite work out. This time is different, and it deserves to be received as its own separate thing. And the last tea leaf card, you receiving this fully without chasing, and your guides ended here because this is the image they want you holding. You simply being yourself and letting this arrive. Okay? Before the final message, I want to walk you through what keeps this steady once it lands, because your guides were specific about this part. The first thing is simple. Don't shrink back into old chasing patterns just because this feels exciting. The confident, magnetic version of you that's already living well is exactly who this person is drawn to. Don't trade her in the moment things start to feel real. The second thing is resisting the urge to overanalyze every message, every pause, every small gap in communication. You have spent time before decoding people who weren't worth decoding. This one doesn't need that. Let it be simple. And the third thing, the one your guides emphasized most, is continuing to hold your own boundaries even as this gets closer. Your self-respect is exactly what drew this person back in the first place. Don't set it down just because things are going well. And there's a fourth thing worth naming too. Give yourself permission to actually enjoy this without bracing for a catch. Some of you have spent so long protecting yourselves around this specific connection that even good news arriving can feel suspicious. Your guides want you to release that. This one is allowed to simply feel good without you treating happiness like something that needs to be proven safe first. Okay. Final message from your guides, just one. Become the magnet. The needle is already finding its way to you. Become the magnet. That's the instruction. One instruction, just that. Because the star confirmed the alignment. And the Page of Swords confirmed the invitation is coming. And the Queen of Pentacles confirmed your worth plainly. And the Lovers confirmed the soul-level nature of this choice. And the World confirmed a whole new chapter beginning. So keep being exactly who you are, without shrinking or performing for anyone. Okay, to bring this home, you will be meeting them. Someone is returning. And the cards showed us everything. Your guides told us why you specifically are receiving this today, and that this reconnection carries a seriousness that wasn't there before. That you no longer need to chase. The energy has shifted into attraction. That becoming the magnet is exactly right. That there is someone specific genuinely drawn to you. That a real invitation is coming. That they appreciate your kindness and sincerity. That they're drawn to your self-respect and boundaries specifically. That they want to know you on a deeper level. That this is a returning, not a starting from zero. That they want to know if you feel the same. That the only fear to name is trusting hope after disappointment. That this person has thought about reaching out more than once before doing it. That there's nothing you need to fix about yourself first. That the delay was never about you not being enough. That you'll feel a shift in your own energy right before this happens. That friends and family will notice something different in you first. That there's nothing you need to prove, they already believe in you. That wanting this badly doesn't make you desperate, and that you already are who they want beside them, with no changes required. The star showed the journey aligning, every quiet hope confirmed. The Page of Swords showed the clear, direct invitation. The Queen of Pentacles showed genuine appreciation for exactly who you are. The Fool showed lightness, trust, and joy. The Wheel of Fortune and the Magician showed deeper connection returning, with every tool already in place. The Page of Pentacles showed real, practical, earnest interest. The Two of Cups confirmed equal, mutual choosing. The Ten of Cups, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups showed complete, joyful, fresh fulfillment. The Lovers confirmed the soul-level nature of this choice. The Nine of Cups showed the wish you almost stopped wanting fulfilled. The Four of Wands showed the celebration everyone will share with you. The Empress showed generous, unrationed love. And the World closed the spread on a whole, complete new chapter. One instruction: become the magnet. The needle is already finding its way to you. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say, I am the magnet and I am meeting them soon. Because every word of that is true. Save this, share it today, and come back and tell me how it happened. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And one last thing before you go. You did not stumble onto this reading by accident. Something pulled you here on this exact day to hear these exact words. That's not coincidence. That's your own guides making sure you didn't miss this moment. Carry that. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.